I am Malick Botwe, the Regional Manager for Masloc Western Region.
All right. Malick, tell us what happens here at Masloc. If we talk about Masloc, for the one who don't understand, what should come to mind?
So anybody who hears the name Masloc identify us with being able to help mainly or mostly our market women with small loans, and then also being able to help JPLTO with vehicles. Like sometimes you see some of the vehicles that have been branded with our logo. That means we did the financing for those kind of vehicles.
Okay, so basically what kind of business can I come here for you to invest in?
Oh, basically we do everything. It depends on the kind of proposal you bring to the table. So, like I said, mainly we have been associated with being able to help our market women, but we do more than that. We have what we call the small loans or the individual loans. The small loans is for individuals who operate and own businesses and needs assistance to expand their business. We give them facility. The third one is what we call the institutionalized loans, where other institutions who share the same vision with us can come, sit down, and then we can advance such a facility to them.
All right. By way of getting a facility from Masloc, as a young graduate who wants to expand his business, what am I coming with? What is required of me?
Oh, basically, you come with the approved legal document. That is your Ghana card. 2, your business certificate. Then we can then have the next conversation.
Okay. So after I've come with all that, that qualifies me to get a facility from you?
Yes, that qualifies you. You write an application stating how much you want and the purpose for which you are seeking the facility for. Then we'll do what we call our appraisal, just like all financial institutions will do when you are requesting for a facility from them. We'll do the appraisal or the analysis. When we do and realize that you have the capacity, why not? You'll be given.
See, what about the big businesses, not the sole proprietor or an individual doing his business, the companies, the partnership, what happens to them? Our
center, like our name stands for, is Microcredit and Small Loan Center. So if it's a big business, then that means that you don't have to turn your eye to the traditional bank, so that those who refer to as your own bank can come and then have access to the small facility that we give them.
Okay, so help us to get a better understanding. If you're talking about small business, what is small? How many employees do I have to say this is small? When we say small, define the small well.
Oh, like an entrepreneur who have just started. Somebody who operates, let's say, a provision store. Somebody who operates, let's say, a stationery shop. These are some of the small businesses we are talking about. Somebody who operates, let's say, clothing store, footwear, these businesses. You know, the challenge is that with some of these businesses, accessing credit at the traditional banks is a bit of a challenge. That is the space that we are in, that to assist in that direction.
Okay. So what makes Masloc a better option compared to the traditional banks?
Our rates, we are the ones with the cheapest rates in the financial sector. Ours is 1% per month, so that means you are talking about 12% at the end of the year, where others are doing 17, 18, 21, 24. We are doing just 1% a month and then 12% for the year.
I see. With this structure, aren't a lot of people defaulting? I mean, we've had the lives of UT where they will come for it. And then, I don't know. What about Masloc? How do you operate when somebody defaults a loan or something of that sort?
So let me pick it. For the group loans, it's what we call self-guaranteed, meaning each member, so the group is between 5 to 25 people. So each member of the group is a guarantor to each one of them. So what we'll do is that if there's any default, that means that the entire group is they have defaulted. So, and it encourages them to pay because we pick them leaders who actually mobilize the funds for us. Again, just like the other traditional banks do, if it is a small business they are coming for our facility, when we take your bank statements and all that, we want to establish that you have the capacity to pay. So just like other bank can do what we call the ganashi, write to the bank or write to court for the court to grant them permission to come to the bank, come and take part of your assets. That's what we also do.
I see. So also per your experience since the time you started work as a Western Region Maslog Director, through your books, are we not having a lot of backlog? What have you observed, your personal observation?
I think that the challenge we had was during the COVID. Because businesses were down, repayment of loans was also somehow suspended. So between 2020 to 2021, we're not doing recoveries. So we started recoveries in this very year. And even that, I mean, we won't say that it is what we expected. We expected more than what we are getting now. But all the same, it means that the work is a progressive thing that we are still on, and we are going by it.
So you're saying that because of the COVID, you have a bit of backlog, and then
yes.
So what's the arrangement with such businesses?
Oh, what we do is that there's no penalty, so they are supposed to pay what they owe us. It's not like we are saying that we are penalizing you for non-payment for this particular year or for this period of time. All we are doing is that we are only going by what you owe us. We are saying just come and then settle that debt.
I'm sure you also have an oversight responsibility on other departments in the region. What's happening?
Oversight, I'm the regional manager, so every office that falls under Masloc comes under my supervision or under my jurisdiction.
So are they experiencing the same thing you're talking about?
So if I'm speaking in terms of the facility, the total facility that has gone out, I'm speaking in totality for the region. I have not segmented them. If I segment, I'll talk about the metropolis, I'll talk about the Tre Nzemes enclave, I'll then talk about the Wasam fees.
Okay.
Or I'll talk about, but what I'm saying right now is for the entire region.
I see. On the job, what is the complexity dealing with that large number, a large size office of that sort?
You know, every job comes with two things: the fun aspect and the challenging aspect of it. I don't believe in problems, I believe in challenges. Challenges will come, but it's how you are able to surmount those challenges. And some of the challenges is, you know, human behavior, that they have taken the facility, it's time to pay, and you go, they will give you all manner of stories. And that is one of the challenges that we are facing. But we have also found a way around it, where now what we have decided to do is to, somebody will say, give our debts to private debt collectors. So from this month onwards, you see that there will be some private debt collectors moving along with our officers to ensure that we can retrieve the money that our client owes us.
What makes that move more efficient than using your own officers to do that job?
You see, our officers are more or less like people that they have been dealing with for a long period of time. Okay, so sometimes when they go, you know, as usual, I would say that familiarization brings contempt. But the private person who is coming, that one, he doesn't have the familiarization with you. So that one, every legal means that they have to use to ensure that you pay back the money, that's what they will do.
And since you adapted that strategy, how well has it been working?
Oh, you know, since they have already done what they call their fair shooting, they sent out their memo or their SMS to people. People have now sitting out there, they are asking us, so what do we do? We say, come and pay.
I see. For those who have that, I don't know whether to call it a misconception, that the queues are so long, and then if you want to have a facility or get a facility from Masloc, then probably somebody has to be working behind the scene for you. What will you say to them?
Ever since I've been here, nobody has been working behind the scene for anybody. So that one, maybe it's also news that you are giving me. I have no idea. just come through the process. And you see, that misconception stems from the fact that everybody or anybody who puts in an application expect that the application will be granted. It's not this. When you go to a traditional bank, it doesn't mean that the moment you request for a facility, the facility is given. After doing the assessments and everything, realize that you don't have the capacity to pay, the facility will not be advanced to you. So that hand that is behind that is pushing people. Somebody should also come and give me that hand. I also want to be pushed.
See. Since you assume office as the regional director, has there been any culture shock yourself adapting to the new environment? Has there been any culture shock?
The only culture shock is that when you're a private person and come to government sector, that one there's a shock. The rate at which things are supposed to be done is quite different. You know, with the private people, we are there, the issue comes, we deal with it. But within the government sector, the bureaucracies alone they have to go through. That is a culture shock. That one is what it is. But apart from that, it's business as usual.
All right. Thank you. If you have anything you want to share with the prospective Maslog customers or clients, and then already existing clients, you can share with us.
Thank you. I think that what I will tell our existing clients is that we are asking and pleading with them that they should come and then fulfill the obligation towards us, as we also did towards them. And then to our prospective clients, we are saying our doors are always open. Sometimes the misconception out there, when we come in and have conversation with, I realize that it was a misconception that you believe that was not true. So we are saying that come, we are open Monday to Friday from 8 to 5 p.m. Come to our office, the Chakwadi Library, and we would have a conversation and we will be able to assist you the best that we can.
Any contact?
Oh yes, we have. I can't give my personal number out, but I'll give you our office line that you can put it up so that if anybody needs any assistance, they can call that line.
Okay, see, now a quick tour at Jubilee Grounds, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't appreciate the fancy, I'm going around Jubilee Grounds. This is one of the hubs where market women were brought when the reconstruction of Market Circle started, and so they decided to bring some of the women here to sell. And then apart from here, there is also another hub which is closer to the quarters. If you know, somewhere closer to Ahimfi Hotel, where there is also another market there where the market women sell. But today I came around to just speak with some of the market women to assess the impact of the current economic condition in the country on their business. And so we're speaking with people randomly. And say, your market name, yes, as a ton as them rotty. The young freezer, Zincomo, our Bessia, our Bessia, Zincomo, Mommy, on a ton, Mocha Krawaha, with the beans Kakrawaha. BBRB or no answer mine, Mommy, and Perry when my Wutuma Kawasam. Mommy, as a ton of Cassette, men would impede when you Baba Cameron, as a ton of Cassette.
Oh, I return to Locodo.
Cador Coda, you would then your mum will be brave transports in ye dollar and a city, and you will be brave Sassama, why then your mamma is in a cra. It's at the ton and Cassa, Melco Fat Naze Otten.
Oh. Yeah, man. Already, you yeah, but would walk or shake a crab, but you would don't crack. Obey ye.
A carrying your man of walk or stroke a crack. Chimuchain, first in a beer, beans and a fan, or yahin, Nandi or yahin, my yen tassi.
Oh, yeah, wanted to be a orchard. Oh, yeah, no, mamma, yet or none, yet on.
Beans, 1 year she won't see Mabu.
Oh, wait to make a cry. Petrol waits in no so ways to make a cry. See, them naughty.
All right, Mommy, now I was in a man with there, one said there a broma, a Yimanazi. Now, I want to know.
I'm my sister.
And your sister, okay. Me did them also start can na but one can say we should go na za no matter then
and money especially and money the price need
and money price akosore wan
olugran cry and your the speed pa no dey go
okay amona amona pe no chere ere mutum pe baby a woto no mona mafa ho na awona nso mukote won mo woreka amufu wan amona ngwa na aze wa okay ye be take opportunity na yakọ baby a woto na amona ngwa na aze na awon so ye bisa won dem renwoma no bote mommy awona to na aze
me hama moto na no ha dey
okay our ton anyo na aze spices awodo enwu de nchene na ade ngokoko enyoma no doso na mami enyoma mutren
enyoma ma boko dey
eka boko no chere bibie wonsi bibie ma bo enyoma ye kam enyoma ye fine
wesi ma bo so ye tim da mala eni sheka
abaze no wesi ma bo abaze
ade biale ni ho se ne buda fom
dama anyo no e bia baka wa
anyo de se one nam no ho anyo se 12 million kotokokol
first na fa na he
this first mpo na e bi o 35
but this time no
this 12 million
I see 12 million apart from one abaze bi no wa kosor
spices are wa kosor ade biale ni ho osisero mo emo a wa kosor titmato se wa kosor angwa mpo de no bobo ya
I see wonyina wa kosor
this de no
it's I want to what nyoma na ze no your reaction to den
wolusu na so de na ala bedidi
matters me da say what's a mono buys na me pay mu furu bi na wan so afa mo mehu de mo awa mu kakra wa ha mono bro buys na
mono buy den papa
kada mono buys na aban sesa na wa bam
eyo mono
eyo
mu bia ne nka bia nka efa no 15 no and then no and those is 25 27 28
I see
don't this ne buy den
mono buys ewa
alright nka first mpo den ka chere nka mu so no nka oya abata ne de na ne bu wo fo manka obi asola otumu to bidi
okay
na ese ne buy den nti obi mpo le boto bi mpo osu
ne yem I see okay yanko baby for free na yanhwa wona woton tomatoes no yanhwa nyoma dem rote wo market nem mehu de momi oyiji na nyum na ze mehu de tomatoes na ze sisi heye ya no tere momi oba no de medwuma ya oye po akwadere wo mpa
nyama no bu no oloko nyama no oloko
akada nyoma no boroko sura first na tomatoes etona na nde
no ye sisi ala de nyama no oloko nti ama wakofo no bu na akosoro
yawa customers no ba wo complain
papa memra
what's abade mommy ben na tonwaze mo bakita microphone na me
yo atai
me hu da wa soro taz no fraud
from antimansa
me jide de type bagu me type botaz na zina enyomo no bono otren
boy den papa ifeska kaka na wasa one city
enyomo no bono wa akosoro
enyama no bono wa akosoro papa
abazi titu ne field no buyers na pa
okay enyama ni nala ide first anketo tomatoes one city bebre this eto two city kakrebi ifeska kakrebi ni wasa
mommy also tanaze okay see you try there you botum ye ne market woman ne bi ezin komo na afi watching manyoma roko mommy not today mommy na eto na baze
tebe na maku
eto ntroba na moku enwa na mommy boy no market ne mutide na nyoma no bo na oteden
sise nyoma ne bo adun we kraso nta aso na bo yadin
wes maybe so wonsi mu bia bi so oteden wes mo chirama
wonsi mo chidubia
na I want to botas na ya wo complainer
company nsu otentu amanyama no apoto to company da nyama no apoto na eside nsu na oloto nti na nyama no apoto no
awana ekọ fa na de wode bana afa wa ha
wode bana mafa no wo hede
serasi all right nti not sure the high mokofum I want to turn ntroba moko na ze aha na eba ha benye bi ato wo Jubilee grounds enwa nti not sure yebotum so yenye wona ezin komo kakra bi na mommy yotede na
amenado
na what frauden
medesi
esi at the 26 no otede ntwehofo yin kakra train
oba are to so yin kakra amenado About him also be another.
And your man bono or den or then.
I'm not going to die.
Oh, yeah, then shame a fun then and out then.
I don't know. Yen baby say, about when any in a say. Bona Nina say, be him crazy penny being. It's I want a drew no go from me. Aye.
Actually, you drew now what you know, Dawson. I tell you, say drew now what do you know? Okay, so basically, she's just trying to say that the fertilizer, the chemicals that are applied on the product, it makes the product, the lifespan of the product is becoming shorter. So that has to be improved a bit for them, and then that will help them. Now, mommy, I'm from where? Anyone here? Okay. Mommy, pen I'm from. And I'm from where? Okay. And say, my pet, your pet, your corner, I'm from and I'm from so what boy? Mommy, I'm from where? And I'm from. Okay.
We are outside wants to go inside.
Mommy, you're trying. Mommy, and no, and your matter than Okoda.
Okoda, papa.
What's the number of buyers?
I am government, the one my Yamana buyer did. I am Akasana Yama Yamana buyer did. I can start Nayama Yamana buyer did. I am government, the one my Yamana
Mommy, Mommy, what's the number of buyers? And Otteran, Mommy, I was into the nominal buyers and then because baby I'm Mokobiano will complain that nominal buyers and all right, you will move near Queen and you. Why feel not today? You will twist in Comarca. All right, quick one, mommy, not then. Mommy, after there was a nominal buyers and oh, after there was a nominal burner or sir. Oh, Marco baby, baby, no one is in Como. A bit so say, oh, Yara, I want one of them.
And I'm the son of the baby, I know yet. And I'm the Wabako Coast of Piano West Marble. Into one swan to Mancade, what the data on what the return for phone. It's a prize I walk out on coast on, and I know soon what button will go more.
I see. So, are you normal, Emma?
I am normal.
All right. Hey! No! I think I'm able to now. All right, so this was the Jubilee Grounds experience. Manwana bafaha kakra dem rebo tum yahwe morokodo na as a ton na nyoma no bonaze na omama no bafaha. So big thank you to each and every one of you who listened to us. It was basically to assess what is happening at Jubilee Grounds in terms of cost of food, and then we've had interaction with some of the sellers, and at least we have an impression of what is happening. Well, if I'm concluding, some of them say things, price of their products are going high. Some also say it's normal because year in, year out is something that they do see. So basically, these are the views of the people we came around, and that is what they shared with us.